What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TPA If Geek, and today we're going to be doing the 15th installment of the Coco Beach Florida International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the post notification bell so you never miss out on any new content to come. Today's airport update encompasses many good things that we've been wanting and needing at the airport for a while, so I really hope you guys are excited for that, as well as some new airline services and some very cool situations taking place at the airport, along with new constructions and things like that. So without further ado, I do want to mention to you guys that today's airport update is like a morning-ish, middle of the day kind of. Doesn't really have a time frame other than it's just, you know, flights from all day long. Today's going to be based off Thursday, February the 2nd. I am actually recording this on Tuesday, January 31st. So when you guys are watching this, happy February to all of you. Welcome to a new month. Can't believe that the month of January and the first month of the year, how it already went through so fast. But with how time is flying by, guys, I'm already going to be a sophomore in high school. Next thing, going to be a senior. Next thing, going to be in college. Crazy to think that, guys. Not sure what my plans for college are going to be. That's stuff to definitely discuss in another video. But without further ado, let's just get started over here at gate number 1 with this Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. Beautiful model by the NG Models. Very awesome model right there. This aircraft's currently at gate 1, just waiting for the gate to get detached. He's just about getting ready for pushback. There's a couple planes behind him on pushback, so it's probably going to hold off on the gate pushing away from him. But he's going to be departing today out to Seattle, Washington, which has been doing really good for Alaska Airlines. 7 times a week, 1 times a day on the 737-900. So really cool to see that. This is all of the flights, to mention once again, guys, all of the flights in today's airport update are Thursday only flights. So yeah, if you guys want to take a look at the schedules that I have for this fictional airport, you can take a look in the comments below, and you can find more information on that. Alrighty, and just next door to the Alaska 737-900, it is this beautiful United Airlines Airbus A319 in the Evo Blue livery. This aircraft is currently getting ready for departure. It's currently getting catering, cargo, and fueling on board, getting ready for departure out to Houston, Texas. It is now on a Mainline Airbus A319. So that's awesome to see here for Coco Beach. Mainline is finally back. We had the United Max 9 at the very beginning of the airport, and then it kind of just stopped being Mainline. It was on United Express, operated by Mesa, SkyWest, and sometimes I believe flight got canceled a couple times that it stopped coming into the airport. So yeah, United's inconsistent Mainline, guys. It also happens in the fictional airport. I mean, United's inconsistent Mainline has to be even in the fictional stuff. So yeah, United's inconsistent Mainline is back on the Airbus A319, currently getting catered, fueled, and all of that good stuff. Getting ready to depart out to Houston, Texas, doing really nice on the 7 times a week, 4 times a day flight. This is the one and only Mainline flight. Every other flight is on regional subsidiaries such as commuter and things like that. So yeah. Alrighty, next door to the United, we have the beautiful, nothing but beautiful, original American Airlines Boeing 737-9 or 800, pardon me, in the Astro Jet livery, custom done by Red River Aviation. Super glad to have this model in my hands. It is the very first ever released American 737-800. The regular model, or the natural, I guess you could say, or the original of this model, comes without no winglets. But after a custom and the removal of wings from one aircraft into the other, Red River Aviation was able to make this beautiful aircraft possible, and I'm super happy to finally have it in my hands and not get the Gemini 1, which has some horrendous mold, and unfortunately I did miss out on the NG models, but nothing better than an OG aircraft for the airport update. So yeah, very beautiful to see that here. This American Airlines 737-800 in the Astro Jet livery, looking really nice today. It's going to be making a flight over to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport on one of its 3 daily flights, 7 times a week. Yeah, so he's going to be departing back out to Dallas-Fort Worth after arriving in from there. Alrighty, then sliding down over here, we at gate 5, we have the beautiful Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo. This aircraft came in on a flight from, let me get a good ride on here, looking at my Google Sheets here. This aircraft came in from Fort Lauderdale, and he is going to be making a flight out to Atlantic City, New Jersey. So really, really nice to see that there for Spirit. Phoenix, Arizona begun on January the 4th. It just does not fly in today. Phoenix, the very first flight, was not doing so great. So hopefully in the next airport update when we see it, it's doing a lot better. But Spirit is doing pretty good here at the airport besides that Phoenix flight. So really, really nice to see Spirit grinding here, as they always do at every single airport. Filling up aircrafts about 75 to 80%, which is not bad on the Fort Lauderdale flight, especially thinking that is about an hour and 15 minutes flight of commute there. So not really, really bad. But the Atlantic City flight is kind of struggling. It's about 56, 57% full. It's not 100% bad, but it's definitely not the greatest right now. So hopefully they can pick up on that service to Atlantic City. Alrighty, currently over here at gate number 6, we have the beautiful Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery with split scimitars. Currently getting catering on board as he just arrived in about 15 minutes ago from beautiful and sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He's just currently waiting for the unloaders, like baggage carts and stuff to come in, take all of the bags out, and then kind of put them in carousel and load them with new bags. But as of now, catering is being done, so that's a really good head start there for this flight that landed just 15 minutes ago from, once again, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I guess 2 Fort Lauderdale flights next to each other, Spirit right over there, and Southwest right over there. So 2 competitors right next to each other, both arriving in from Fort Lauderdale, but heading to different destinations. Southwest definitely doing a lot better than Spirit on that Fort Lauderdale flight. They're doing about 97-98% as they always do, and a lot of 100% full flights, of course. So that's really good to see there, Southwest. But it's not of much surprise, as Southwest Airlines does have a lot of connecting flights from here. They do have Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Fort Lauderdale, which is the flight where this comes from. Phoenix, Arizona, Oakland, California, Chicago, Illinois, El Paso, Texas, Sacramento, California, and Havana, Cuba. So there's definitely a lot of flights that depart from here, especially to cities like Dallas. A lot of people usually like to come in from Fort Lauderdale, continue on to Dallas, and then from Dallas choose their continuing service, as it does tend to be a little bit cheaper than flying directly from Fort Lauderdale. So really, really nice to see Southwest doing great there. But once again, arriving from Fort Lauderdale, departing out today over to Houston, Texas. A very, very popular commuting flight there. A lot of people tend to come in from Fort Lauderdale and head over to Houston, Texas. Alrighty, then currently over here about to pull into gate number 7. We have the beautiful Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the Heart livery, of course. Very beautiful model. This aircraft is, of course, coming in from Oakland, California, and he's going to be making their return service back out there in about 3 hours. He's going to have quite a long rest here, let the pilots kind of stretch, walk around. Oakland flight is a pretty long flight. We're looking at about 6 hours and a half, somewhere around 7 or so. So definitely a really long flight there for those Southwest pilots. Really nice to see Oakland doing well, of course. It's really the only flight to the West Coast, to the northern West Coast, really, is with Southwest. Well, Alaska also has some flights to LAX and Seattle, but really only Southwest and Alaska are the only ones doing flights to that region. So really, really nice to see them doing well. Alrighty, moving on over here to gate 8, just arrived in from Toronto, Ontario. We have the beautiful Air Canada Airbus A220-300 in its very first release. Not the second release by Gemini, but the very first. This aircraft just came in once again from Toronto, Ontario, currently getting cargo unloaded, fuel loaded, back on, as he's got only about an hour, 10 minutes here on the ground before it heads back out to Toronto, Ontario. So really nice to see Air Canada still doing really well here on this Toronto, Ontario flight that is only on Thursdays, and Ottawa is on Fridays and Sundays. So they do have 2 Air Canada flights Fridays, Thursdays and Fridays, and then they won't have another one until Sunday. So really, really nice to see Air Canada fluctuating in and out of the airport, and super happy to see Air Canada doing well. Alrighty, then over here at gate number 9, Air Canada's counterpart is the WestJet Boeing 737-800 with blended winglets. This aircraft came in from Calgary, Alberta, and he's going to be making that return flight back over there. So really, really nice to see WestJet doing well for the airport. So 2 Canadian carriers right over here, and we have a new international airline coming in, so let's watch that right now. Alrighty, and then right over here, coming into gate number 10, we have the beautiful VIVA AEROBUS A320-200 with the sharklets. This beautiful aircraft is currently coming in from Merida, Yucatán in Mexico. That is right north from Cancun. So really nice to see Viva Aerobus slamming it down here at the beautiful Coco Beach International Airport Thursdays and Sundays flights to Merida. Very nice to see Viva Aerobus here at the airport, and I'm super glad to finally have them here. So welcome Viva Aerobus to the Coco Beach, Florida International Airport, and I hope that your years flying into this airport are amazing, and hopefully many more flights to come from various cities. But this aircraft is currently coming in from Merida at, guess what guys, 97% full. Crazy to think that Viva Aerobus was able to fill an Airbus A320-200 97% full from Merida to Coco Beach, Florida. That was crazy to see, guys, and I'm super amazed at Viva Aerobus. Obviously, Viva Aerobus is a low-cost carrier in Mexico with some pretty affordable prices. So hopefully those tourists that are coming in from Mexico enjoy our stay in Florida and takes back some really good memories from this inaugural flight. So welcome Viva Aerobus. Alrighty, and then right over here that just landed in from a brand new service is this American Airlines Airbus A319 Sharklets that just landed in from Barranquilla, Colombia. Wow, another international flight, guys. Coco Beach is really pulling those international flights. Of course, Florida, here in Coco Beach, we do have a lot of Hispanics and various nationalities mixed into our crock pot here. So definitely we do have our melting pot, as they like to call it, when they have a lot, of various cultures mixed in together. We have a beautiful American Airlines Airbus A319 coming in from Barranquilla, Colombia, which is going to be a flight that's starting today, February the 2nd. Today is its inaugural flight in from Barranquilla, Colombia, and it's going to be 1 times weekly, 1 times daily on Thursdays. So really nice to see the Barranquilla flight on American Airlines. They managed to fill this flight up 74%, which is not bad whatsoever considering how how many passengers would actually be on this flight. So what a nice thing to see that we have Barranquilla, Colombia to Coco Beach, Florida. As I am aware, Barranquilla, Colombia only flies to the Miami International Airport with American. So really cool to see that the American Airlines Airbus A319 decided to also bring this route to Coco Beach, Florida. So welcome American Airlines flight to Barranquilla. Alrighty, now moving down to the line of aircraft that are currently on their way to the runway for takeoff. Starting off over here, we have the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo in the Baja de Whale Shark livery. This aircraft is currently making its flight out to Denver, Colorado, 7 times a week, 2 times a day. This is the first of those 2 daily flights. This beautiful aircraft is going to be departing out to Denver, Colorado on its return flight, like previously mentioned. Alrighty, and currently over here arriving in from the windy city of Chicago O'Hare, we have the beautiful American Airlines Embraer E175 or American Eagle E175 coming in from, once again, Chicago, Illinois, operated by Republic. Really crazy to see that it's not Envoy taking over this flight, but Republic. But obviously we'll take the flight as long as it is, coming in here. We do have about 57% full, which is not great for American Airlines, but it's not bad whatsoever. So yeah, he's going to be taking over for the Alaska Airlines gate when that aircraft does get pushed back. So he'll probably be sent to the holding stands, where he will have to wait for that Alaska to get pushed back so he can come right into the gate. Alrighty, then right over here, second in line for departure actually, we have another Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo, this time in the Ed, Eddie, and Edwin the Penguins livery. This aircraft is going to be making its daily flight over to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which is 4 times a week, 1 time a day. So yeah, and one of those flights is on a Thursday. They're flying Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, which is really good there for Philadelphia. Frontier somehow managing to fill up this flight to Philadelphia in competition with American. Obviously, American is not flying on Thursdays, so they were able to steal that flight from American there, and they're filling that up really well over to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on its return flight. So really cool to see that there for the Frontier Airlines. Alrighty, guys, and right in front of that Frontier Ed, Eddie, and the Ed Penguins livery, we have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This aircraft is currently departing out with service to Dallas, Texas, after coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. So really nice there to see for Southwest Airlines, see them fluctuating their aircraft throughout their awesome network. Alrighty, and then over here, entering runway 34 for departure, we have the brand new model from my collection and brand new aircraft to Coco Beach for the very first time is the Allegiant Airbus A320 in the Travel's RD livery. Once again, like I said, entering the runway, he pushed back out of gate 9 where that, or gate 10, sorry, where that VIVA AEROBUS is coming into. This aircraft came in earlier today on its inaugural flight from Louisville, Kentucky, which is going to be 1 time a day, 1 time a week. Which started on January 19th. So really, really nice to see that on there. It is going to be only on Thursday. So really, really nice to see Allegiant doing that turn. And he's going to be departing today over to none other than Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is also a new flight, which also starts today, February the 2nd, when you guys are watching this. So really, really nice to see Allegiant bringing new services on the Airbus A320. The MD-83 has rarely been flying in due to some technical issues with the aircraft. One of them broke down the other days here. It was chaotic for Allegiant passengers and a lot of stuff went down. Airlines had to reschedule. A couple airlines had to delay flights due to gate 10 being used by multiple other airlines other than just Allegiant. So it really did affect the operations of the airport quite a bit. Pictures will be on the screen for what happened with that flight. Alrighty, then right over here, saving one of the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. Right over here at gate number 1 for the Silver Airways parking, or kind of the, propeller aircraft or regional aircraft parking. Right over here, or charter parking as well could be, we have the beautiful Silver Airways ATR 42-600. This aircraft came in on a flight from Savannah, Georgia, and he is going to be heading out to Nassau, Bahamas today, which is a 7 times a week, 2 times a day flight. So this is going to be its first flight of the day over to Nassau, Bahamas, after coming in from beautiful, once again, Savannah, Georgia. So really, really nice to see Silver Airways grinding here at the airport. Alrighty, and back over there, pushing back from gate 2 of that little regional airport over there, our regional airside, we have the Silver Airways Saab 340. This aircraft is currently getting pushed back with service out to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is 7 times a week, 3 times a day flight. It is doing 2 times on the Saab 340, once on the ATR 42. He came in from Orlando, Florida, which is 7 times a week, 5 times a day, continuing on to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So really, really nice to see Silver Airways doing well on that flight with this really small aircraft. Alrighty, and then right over here, a brand new airline for the airport. We have JSX Embraer E145 making its debut into the Coco Beach, Florida International Airport from Destin, Florida. Really, really nice there for JSX. They're currently flying in and out from Coco Beach to Destin and back, with currently scheduled service to start as well with flights to Dallas Love Field. They're also doing these flights on the E145 to Miami, but it's really, really nice to see that they've also started here at Coco Beach on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I believe Dallas will be on Sundays and Wednesdays. So really, really nice to see that here for JSX, and really glad to see them here at Coco Beach. So welcome to Coco Beach, JSX, another really great airline for the airport, and really excited for the run through the airport for the first time to see JSX here. So really, really nice. They'll be parking over here with Silver Airways. So very, very nice to see JSX. Welcome JSX once again. Alrighty, and hopefully this is hinting at something new for you guys, but coming from the brand newly built cargo section, we have the beautiful FedEx feeder ATR 72-200 operated by Empire Airlines, currently on its way to the runway. Currently number 4 for departure is the beautiful, once again, FedEx feeder ATR 72-200 operated by Empire, with service to Tallahassee, Florida. That is a brand new service there for Empire Airlines by FedEx feeder, and super glad to see them doing, carrying a lot of cargo on that flight, of course, connecting smaller communities in Florida, connecting Coco Beach with Tallahassee. So not sure what type of cargo travels on this type of aircraft, but I'm sure it's some type of important cargo. So really, really nice to see that there for FedEx, and super glad to see them at the airport now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the brand new cargo section for the Coco Beach International Airport. Ignore the croc back there. That is my brother's croc. Sorry about that, y'all. But here's the brand new cargo section, as you can see. Very nice there to see. It is right behind the runway, so planes fly really low, into here. So be somewhere around right in that proximity coming into Coco Beach. So kind of like Miami. where the cargo area is right next to the runway. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, really excited to finally have this cargo area at the airport, and I hope that you guys are excited for it as well. So without further ado, let's get started over here with one of the cargo airlines flying here at the moment. We have the Kalitta Air Boeing 767-300, Kalitta/DHL. This aircraft came in from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport, operated by ABX Air, and he is going to be returning back out there. Alrighty, then right over here at cargo stand number 2, we have the UPS Worldwide Services Boeing 767-300 winglets. This aircraft came in from Louisville, Kentucky, and he's going to be returning back over there at night today. This aircraft is one of the 2 or 3 cargo flights that overnight, or not overnight, but sits here, comes in really early in the morning, and just sits here all day. He came in today at about 6 a.m. or so, like 5:45, 5:50, somewhere around there. And he's going to stay all the way until about 9-ish p.m., almost 10 o'clock, when he's going to depart back out to Louisville. Alrighty, then all the way over there, cargo stand number 3, you have the beautiful DHL Boeing 737-800, November 916 Sierra Charlie, which is the aircraft expected to remain on this route. As you know, DHL has this type of thing where technically, when they assign an aircraft, it's always that aircraft back and forth, like it is with the West Coast Triangle, which is like Phoenix, Reno, LAX, Phoenix, Reno. Like, it's kind of like that, where it's just one aircraft assigned to do that every single day. And that is kind of like what's happening here. This DHL 737-800 came in earlier this morning, somewhere around the same time the UPS came in, and he's going to be departing at about 6 p.m. today. So he's also going to be staying over here during the day. And he's going to be departing out to Indianapolis, Indiana, after coming in. It's going to go from Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. Obviously, the DHL base also came from Cincinnati, but this flight is being operated by DHL rather than the Kalitta flight. And talk about an international lineup, you guys, with Canadian, Mexico, all doing really nice there for the beautiful Coco Beach Airport. Super glad to have all of these aircraft and all of these the possibilities to be able to record these airport updates. Is definitely a pleasure to be able to do them for you guys. So I really hope you guys did enjoy them today. If you guys did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss out on any new content to come and more amazing updates about this Coco Beach, Florida airport. Make sure to take a look at the route sheet below to keep updated with the flights and airlines coming to Coco Beach before the airport comes out. So if you want to find out, that sheet is always updated before the airport update comes out again, so you might want to keep an eye on that every once in a while to see what's coming to Coco Beach before anybody else does. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. STPA if Geek is signing off.